Oh, there's NVENC H264 and then NVENC HEVC, which might be the two different versions. But
Yeah.
yeah, no idea which one is which.
Okay, let's try that again. Let's make my stream bigger so I can see as well.
So far so good. Not yet, I think it's start. It mostly happens when cornering, so it's give feedback after that. So far it looks really good. Maybe it might feel terrible, but maybe you can let the AI drive by, so you have a lot of AI in front of you that might cause a little bit more rendering.
Oh, blimey. Still alright, yeah?
I have not seen any stutters yet.
Oh.
The last corner was usually stuttery, we'll see about that one, but yeah, I would say it was really well. We also have time progression enabled, which should make it a little bit more difficult to run. I saw that, I think, earlier. So the sun slightly moves.
Yeah. Well, the car feels way better now. Thank you for that.
No stuttering at all, you're welcome. I mean, if you want, I can show you a car that I like to drive, and then you will hate me again.
Why?
Well, I would say it's the most difficult car in Raceroom. And I usually try to make people drive it on stream because it's really funny, because they have a really good reaction to it.
Okay. I'll probably
you can test drive any car for free in the Raceroom store.
Yeah, true, yes.
Which is really nice. It was funny when I made an esports driver try it out because he tried to push it to the maximum, and it was way too much. Yeah, I see no stuttering. It's completely fine.
Maybe it was the encoder I was using.
Yeah, maybe it had some.
As well. Yeah, I'll just stick with the normal encoder and not the new one.
Sounds good.
So what is this car?
It's in the Group 5 class, and it's called the Chevrolet Corvette Greenwood. And it's a really loud beast of a car. So if you go to store and then cars and then classes, it's relatively easy to find.
Group 5.
Group 5, yes. It's my second favorite car in the game, I think. My most favorite car is the NSU TTS, second most Group 5, but it's currently been challenged by the truck. Oh, you already own it, great.
I didn't realise that.
Well, that means you can drive it on any track you want.
When did I buy that then?
It's
Unless I got it in
been
a
part
pack.
of the starter
Yeah.
the starter pack. It was part of the starter pack for a long time.
True. We'll try it there.
Every car in this class it's a beast of itself. Like the Beamer is a turbo lag monster. The Fab car is a Porsche that doesn't steer very well, but has almost as much power as the Greenwood.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. I drove that thing for an hour over Nordschleife on Sunday. We'll see what you think about that after you've tried driving it. It's a really good car to learn throttle control. After that, I was not spinning out based on too much throttle anymore.
Let me just try again from the pit. Yeah. Oh shit. Go on.
This is a car where giving 100% throttle is a luxury. It only has 4 gears. It can go as fast as the FX22, the latest released Formula car.
Really?
Yeah, on Nordschleife Döttinger Höhe it can go 320 kilometers an hour. It has the brakes of a bicycle.
Yeah, I was just
noticed that.
Got to brake really early.
The tires take about 5 laps to warm up. Yeah, it's a really fun car to drive around Nordschleife, I would say.
You did an hour of it on the Nordschleife.
Yeah, I also drive it for fun and relaxation. Because there's 2 types of relaxation. There's either I want to do as the least amount of possible so I can focus on nothing, or I want to do something so stressful I can't focus on anything else and can relax that way. And that's the second part of relaxation, I guess. Then what is really difficult, the car. This car also makes you learn. You think you know a track, but what you really know is like corner entry and exit. This car will make you learn every bump of the track because it can lose control in 3rd gear at full speed. It will spin the tires in 3rd gear. Truck they released recently is basically the same thing, except it doesn't drive very fast. So I think the truck is easier to drive than this, but it's a good learner car to learn to drive something like this because it accentuates a lot of the aspects of the Group 5 class, like a lot of power, relatively little grip, a very heavy vehicle, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to see you brake for T1. If you drive this car on Monza, you have to brake for the for the chicane at 280 meters.
Sorry. Okay.
Like an H pattern with manual clutch and heel towing. It's really stressful, but interesting.
Definitely got some power, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, a little fast. Tires almost have a little bit of heat in them. Those are the soft tires.
was going to put my foot flat down and I thought, no.
And the same thing applies to most old cars in the race room, where you think, okay, the NSU doesn't have a lot of power, so I can always flat out of corners. But it causes the same issue. Like, yes, you don't get a lot of motion of the vehicle, but you still cause some instability of the car, and then you lose a little bit of speed. The NSU should also drive different now that you've disabled stability control. It should also be much more agile. And the NSU also drives really well with the 48-bit bias. It's a lot better.
You know what, the more I drive this is... I like it.
This is the second part of the relaxation kicking in, where you can't think about anything else, but it fully engages you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should load the other cars of the class so you get a really noisy field, like the Nissans, the Tab car, etc. You're currently driving against a bunch of Beamers, which are very muted, but if you have the full field running of them, it's really loud, but also really fun. They run these sometimes in ranked. Last few times they ran them only for longer 45-minute races, and they haven't been very popular. They were popular for quite a while with like up to 12, 15 drivers, but recently it's been really dead.
No.
Yep, have fun. And once you learn how to balance it on the throttle, it also steers really well, comparatively. Where you can use the throttle to get it around corners.
I'll have to look out for these and...
Then they make some 15-minute races again with these, but I don't think they're popular. Oh, that was a little bit late,
Yeah. What's that Oh no. What's the EB? Yeah.
Engine braking.
Oh, okay.
So 1 means you have the most engine braking. It's the engine braking reduction actually. So the higher the number, the less engine braking you have.
Right.
That's basically the engine braking.
Okay.
The tires that are connected to the drive shaft. So in this case, the rear tires for this car. And it gives you more agility into corners, but it could also make the car more unstable.
Yeah.
This car definitely needs it because it does have some terrible brakes. But with a Formula car or with a WTCR car, it might be good to reduce that so you have less rolling resistance through the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You sound a little bit stressed.
Huh? Stressed? Trying to concentrate. Yeah, I think we need to... Next time Rick's on there, so...
Surprising with that car. I try that one out, it's really fun. And then immediately lose it out of the pits like everyone does. Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be good. I usually just don't say anything. I don't know why it resonates with people so much. It might be the sound, it might be just the very odd but very like, I guess loud handling. I don't know how to call it. like so much power with such little grip is like
Yeah.
unheard of these days.
Try to be clever there. I know. Easy. Oh Christ. I do like the sound of it as well.
If you listen to it in third person with the back camera or like watching a replay with it driving past, it's even better.
Christ. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Watching replays of Group 5 races is really fun. Also because of this.
Might even have this also in Assetto Corsa. Probably have.
Yeah.
I play that a lot because I just love all the mods.
I installed the predecessor of like Raceroom, which is called GTR2, and I installed a mod for that, which is called Power and Glory, and that's like cars of this area or era or older, so from I think 1950 to like 1980.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the Greenwood in it, but it comes very close.
Another streamer, he's a good friend. He does a lot of GTR 2. He does a lot of the older games.
Okay.
You should give him a follow. He's only on YouTube. Hang on. What's he? He's just recently changed his name though. Just Danny B now, I think it is. Let me search.
Danny B plays. Or Danny space B.
Danny B and like got a green symbol thing. But yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Does a lot of old stuff. PS1, like GT Legends.
Toka Race Driver 3.
Yeah, he's been doing that recently again.
Yeah.
GT Legends, IndyCar, does all the old stuff. But he's really good. He's a really nice, good chap as well. Do you stream as well?
Oh yeah, I stream. I haven't been driving much recently. As I said, I drove the Nordschleife race. I streamed that one, and a lot of trucks because they just came out, and I really like them.
Have you tried the trucks in these?
Oh yeah.
Are they cheap at the moment?
No, they just released, so I think they're probably still at full price. I mean, they are as cheap as like Raceroom vehicles on new release, like $5 or something. But you can just test drive them for free in the store.
True.
They are like the Greenwood, except with 160 kilometers an hour maximum speed, so they are easier to drive, but they have so much torque, and they are also really fun in VR because you sit so high up.
Where would they? What do they fall into? Their own category, surely.
Classes and then trucks next to Touring Classics and the large R in the last line there.
£3.43. That's not bad.
That's for one livery.
Yeah. They
were relatively popular. They are trying to do them ranked. Haven't seen any ranked race. I'm a little bit hesitant to try them in ranked, especially since they're running them on Brands Hatch Indie, but they are a lot of fun to drive.
Have anyway.
Well, it seems very conclusive. My PC won't go out of BIOS mode.
It's probably like Broadsword said. It's probably because you need to tell it which drive to boot from. It's reset, hasn't it, or whatever? Is that right?
Yeah, I've got the 2 original RAM sticks back in, and I've got them. It's registered them. There's 2 sticks in there now, not 4, which I'd originally reset it at. And the DDR speed is now set at 3,600, where it wasn't before. It was set at 2,700, which I believe was my old RAM sticks.
But you're not getting to the Windows screen because you need
either there's a hardware issue or there's a BIOS issue where it needs to be configured. Usually the BIOS should automatically detect which things are attached to it and try to boot from them. I assume there's no USB stick or anything else in there.
No.
Are there multiple hard drives?
Rick has done it before now. Well, he's always built the PC, so.
How many hard drives are you running?
Sorry?
How many hard drives have you got in your PC?
I've got 2, I think.
Maybe it's trying to boot from the other one and doesn't detect the first one. I don't know.
I've got a funny feeling I've got a small one somewhere which just has the Windows sitting on it. When I had a BIOS problem one time before with my old PC, it kept not registering or kept not finding that drive, so it wouldn't load the Windows. So I think I'll have a word with Rick and he can go through it with me, because he'll tell me what I should be doing with the BIOS and where I should be going. But I reckon that's it. Just can't locate the hard drive to where the Windows is stored.
I also assume that's it. But yeah, that's something where you need like a recovery USB stick, or as you said, like other installation, and you need to set it correctly. But the BIOS should still tell you how many hard disks it detects, but I don't know what the screen looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I had a quick look, but as far as I can see, it says 2, but I thought there was more than that, because I bought one of them little ones that sits on the motherboard itself. Can't think what they're called. M dot, is it? M dot.
That's what your Windows is on.
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Because I bought 1 gig one of those, or 500 gig. I can't remember now. So yeah, just keep the Windows system on that.
Hang on.
I'm not going to worry about it now. 10 to midnight. So.
Let me just have a quick BIOS. Here's your motherboard. It's not. Those. Go. Yeah, I'd have a word. Speak to Rick. I'm sure he'll be able to. Oh, he won't be able to do it. He can just talk you through it, can't it, won't he?
Yeah.
I was going to say, can't use TeamViewer because it's not booting into Windows.
It's just going into storage here. Yeah, I think this is what is the problem. I can see it now. It's got my two of my big storage options, and both of those are disabled. And I think that could be the reason why.
Yeah, it's something you got to reset.
Port 1 and Port 2 have been disabled for some reason.
All right. I'm going to have